can't do that on a 4-string or a 5-string bass. Hello, 6-string bass players. In this lesson, I'm going to give you a fantastic daily warm-up that you can do with your 6-string bass. And I even have a bass tab to go along with it that you can download for free. This warm-up will get both your left and your right hand moving quickly, while getting your left hand to move to different areas of the neck so that you can stretch it out slowly and steadily. You'll also be learning some probably very new, but certainly very useful patterns. We'll go over the primary major scale pattern, the one that you probably already know, as well as an alternate pattern that I like to use. The warm-up takes us through both patterns on 9 different places on the neck, and then we'll link those 2 patterns together to give you a 2-octave major scale without any position changes. This is only possible on a 6-string bass, and we're going to learn to do this in 2 different ways. The first thing I'll do is to take you through the warm-up by showing you each pattern and each location, and then we'll play each one together along with the drum track, one at a time. At the end of the video, we'll play through the entire exercise one last time from tip to tail. Don't forget to check the links below for all the free stuff today, including a bass tab for today's exercise and a free trial of my new masterclass just for bass players. So here's the fingering for the shape that you most likely already know. After we go over this, we will run through it in 6 different locations. In case you need a review, here is our major scale pattern. Again, I call this the primary pattern because it's the one that we usually learn first. On the screen, you see this pattern portrayed in what we call scale degrees, which is just the numbers of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, we're gonna play this exact G major scale in different octaves and also in different locations all around the neck. When we play it, we're gonna play up the scale. We call that ascending, and then we'll play down the scale. Then we'll switch it so that we play down the scale, descending, followed by ascending. So up and down, and then down, and then up. And that's what we'll call one run of the scale. Okay, let's go through it together. We're starting the pattern way up the neck being where the high notes are, because the frets are closer together. So as we move this pattern around, we're gonna go to different locations that are either deeper into the neck, which is a little bit harder on the wrist, or further down the neck, down where the lower notes are, which of course stretches our fingers out. And in this way, playing the pattern in different spots, we're going to slowly flex the wrist and open up the fingers and improving our stretch as we go. Okay, let's run through it. For our second run, we're going to go ahead and start on the 15th fret on the E string. Same pattern, a little bit deeper into the neck, frets a little bit further apart, but the real challenge is going to be the fact that we're hitting those low strings, and it's going to strain the wrist just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and give it a try. For our third run, we're going to start at the 10th fret on the A string. At this point, I go into what I call a closed position. Closed position is where I'm going to cover 3 frets instead of 4 with my 4 fingers. So I'll use fingers 3 and 4 together. I'm only doing this for these first 2 notes, scale degrees 1 and 2, because the rest of the time I need to be in that open position. I'm now going to be starting the scale with finger 1 to give myself just a little bit of a break. It's not that big of a deal here, but as we move further down the neck, it will provide quite a bit of relief on the hand not having to start with finger 2 and opening up that position more than you really need to. So starting with finger 1, let's do run number 3. If you like what we're doing here today and you want to learn more, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's an easy way to support my efforts, and it helps me to continue to bring you fabulous content. Starting at fret 8 on the B string. Again, going deeper into the neck again, so playing thicker strings, a little bit more strain on the wrist, and frets moving continuously further apart. Again, I'm going to play these lower two notes, scale degrees 1 and 2, with fingers 1 and 4, and then I'll open up into an open position for the rest of it, coming back to a closed position whenever I play those scale degrees 1 and 2. Okay, run number 5 starts on the D string on the 5th fret. Here we go. Okay, run number 6, this is the last run for this pattern, all the way down to our lowest physical G on the bass. 3rd fret on the E string. Again, start with finger 1 and always use that finger 1 when you're on your lowest note for this scale. Okay, that takes care of our 6 different runs on the primary pattern. Now I'm going to show you a different way to play the major scale that I call the alternate pattern. The pattern we just played takes only 3 strings to complete and starts with fingers 1 or 2. Now we're going to start the major scale with finger 4, taking a full 4 strings to complete the pattern. The first place we're going to play this is on the 15th fret of the E string, starting again with finger 4. Same scale, same G major scale, but just getting the notes in a different place. So finger 4, next string, finger 1, finger 3, finger 4, next string, finger 1. Now we're going to do what I call a position shift. We're going to close up to a closed position momentarily, finger 4, and stretch back out in the other direction like a inchworm or an accordion, finger 1 and finger 2. Exact same notes. Here is our previous pattern, and here's our alternate pattern. Same notes, just gives you a different place to access them from. Let's go ahead and run through that. Run number 2, starting at the 10th fret of the A string, 4th finger. Here we go. And for our 3rd and final run on this pattern, we'll be taking the 8th fret on the B string, 4th finger start. Here we go. Now we're going to combine the patterns. We're going to put both the primary and the alternate pattern together so that we can get a 2-octave run in one position. And we're going to get to do this in 2 different ways. The first way we do this, we're going to go ahead and play the primary pattern first and then link that to the alternate pattern. So I'll start with finger 1 on the 8th fret on the B string, 1, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now we end with finger 4, so we're going to pick it up from there and continue from there into our 2nd octave with the alternate pattern. That's 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, collapse your position, finger 4, expand your position, finger 1, finger 2. You can't do that on a 4-string or a 5-string bass. Let's go ahead and play through that one. Okay, and for our final pattern, we do the opposite of what we just did. We start with our alternate pattern on finger 4, and then we're going to link that to our primary pattern. So we start off finger 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, collapse, finger 4, expand, finger 1, finger 2. This puts us on the octave, the first note of the next scale, and in the right positioning. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Again, looks like this. Let's play through it. Now we're going to play through every single one of these runs 2 times in a row, and then we're going to put 4 drum clicks in between each run. Be sure to take your time with this. If we're going too fast, just pause the video or slow it down, because I don't ever want you to play so fast that you're sacrificing technique for speed. Play at your level, at the place that you're at, and your speed will improve with time. Okay, now we're going to play through all those patterns once again, double the speed. We're going to play each run twice in a row. Here we go. Now that you have your new 6-string bass warm-up, I encourage you to take it as slow as you need to get it right. If these patterns are new to you or playing bass is new to you, this could take some time, and that's okay. Once you do get this exercise down, go ahead and create some variations on it to continue to push your abilities forward and to challenge yourself. Be sure to get your copy of the bass tab that we used in today's lesson and your free trial of my masterclass using the links below. And if you're hungry for more 6-string bass material, just check out the videos that are on your screen right now. Thanks for playing today, and I'll see you in our next lesson.